Okie doke. Today's one project to earn my money is going to be repairing some leaks on the valve bodies for our render recovery winch. It's a horribly complicated unit, render recovery, all electric. The hydraulic pump has two sets of valves coming off of it, the set that drives the winch and the set that drives the render recovery system. And we only ever use the winch. No one uses the render recovery here. I don't know why. It's not. I don't drive the boat. But the second set of valves are leaking, and how these work is you have stacks of valves and spacers that move up, and there's O-rings between each one. And so I have to separate all of them and replace all the O-rings individually. People fuck these types of things up on things like air controls, valve bodies, because they'll stack them in the wrong order and things won't work anymore, or they'll break. So the trick everyone does is you take a paint pen or a pick and you scribe an X or a Z into the side of it so that it only goes together one way. So you make your picture when you're done. I only have to do two or three O-rings, and it should just stack right back up. It should be pretty quick. So that's today's tip, is to not mix up how valve bodies go together. O-rings are a funny thing, because nothing makes any sense with them. There's American standard sizes, there's like 300 or 400 of them, but the numbers make no sense. They just went by number and kept adding. This is size -217, which is 1 3/16 inch inner diameter, 1 7/16 inch outer diameter OD, and a 1/8 inch across. There's no system behind it like with JIC fittings, where -16 is 16/16 of an inch. So it'll be a 1 inch fitting, or it goes on 1 inch hose, or a -8 would be a 1/2 inch. The metric sizes have a system. I forget exactly what it is. It has something to do with cross-sectional millimeters by inner diameter millimeters, so a 214 or something like that. There's no such thing as a proprietary O-ring, not really. So if someone tells you to go get a Caterpillar O-ring, just measure it and go find one in the shop. They're all the same, unless you have some weird shape or size or something. But if you see one of these, it's a standard size. They're all made in China. They all come from the same factory. Just go stick one on whatever you're fixing. If you need the best thing to do, if you need to replace O-rings, is just keep 2 kits on hand, a metric and a standard, and then a cross ring kit, because sometimes you run into those. I've run into a few of those on the John Deeres. I don't know why they use them. And then once in a while you'll run into a flat ring. Not as often, but those are a precision fit where it's a cross section of a square. You don't find those quite as often, but the best thing, and you can replace them with a cross ring in a pinch or an O-ring in a pinch if you get it to fit just right. The best thing to do for quick fixes is keep kits on board. They're cheap, they're $30. And then you look like a boss when you have no leaks and everyone else has leaky shit everywhere. So that's all for today.